You all have history with one another, but at NXT TakeOver, more history will be made when you'll compete in a triple threat match for Candice LeRae's NXT Women's Championship. Now, if you could each sign your names on the contract, we can make this match official.
Yeah.
Before we sign anything,
Oh my God, I hear
I
something
want
from
to
you.
ask what you're doing out here with that trophy. You think you're real cute, don't you?
This thing? I actually bring it everywhere. The grocery store, the gym, car wash, contract signings. I even sleep with it sometimes. Helps remind me of how I won the Mae Young Classic on my very first try. But who did I beat in the finals? Huh. I can't remember.
I don't have time for this.
You don't have time for this. Okay, little Miss Sunshine. Ah, give me that pen. I hate to touch it after you didn't touch it.
You might want to stick around for a preview of what I'm going to do at TakeOver.
And thanks to Rhea Ripley, this contract signing has officially gone off the rails.
Get her, Candice, get her.
Stay on the rails,
Through the table. Oh my God!
Rhea Ripley's going on a
Through the
rampage.
table. Through the table.
Rhea's using the Mae Young
Don't you
Classic
do it.
trophy
My
as a weapon.
trophy!
That's what Red gets for bringing it out here. It looks like Red has some kind of eye injury. No one deserves that, Corey.
I don't give a damn about
She
that.
thinks it's gonna be her.
This is what I want.
Dang, you just gonna throw it on my leg?
I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
Rhea Ripley made a statement tonight. She will destroy anything in her path to capture the NXT Women's
So did
Championship.
Candice LeRae just die over there?
As this Dusty
The
Rhodes
Street
Tag Team Classic
Profits.
semi-final match gets underway.
Lay it
I'll
down.
be watching whether Trey can stay
Come here,
focused
Montez.
after what
I got a little
happened last
something
week to his best
I
friend
like to
Red
do to my
at the
opponents. You
hands
know what I'm
of
saying?
Rhea
You know what I'm saying?
Ripley.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of your chest.
Recovering with an eye injury, and it's not certain whether she'll be
Other
cleared
corner.
for NXT TakeOver.
Cause I ain't done. I'm gonna smack the shit out of your
I think
chest
his
again.
brain's capable of
Let me hit you
focusing
one of
on
these.
multiple things at once. So if the Team Dream can carry their team to victory
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
I fully expect the Street Profits to advance. Ooh, kick finds it. He is efficient and dangerous with his offense.
Pele!
He's expending a lot of energy.
I do it to everybody. You gotta get one too. You gotta get one too.
He's got something
It's just what's gotta happen.
Look at this.
The dead man drop.
He's taking some good hits.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his
Yep.
corner and make the tag.
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur
Running
psychologist,
senton.
it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry. You just sound like an amateur commentator.
Ow.
Montez Ford
Ow.
turning the tables.
Out of here with that, boy. Northern Lights.
Clutch suplex. That could be a knockout blow.
Knee right to the back.
So precise. Corey, I'd agree with Byron's statement that Velveteen Dream is an attention seeker. I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? How about because he's a fashion icon?
I didn't mean to
Anyway,
do
the
that,
only
bro.
thing that matters is what you do in the ring. And let me tell you, Velveteen Dream can do pretty much anything.
Out of it in the corner. Tagged in.
To his back.
Double foot stomp. Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the
Where
corner.
you think you're going? The Death Valley Driver. The the Dream Valley Driver. It's the same thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Did Trey just tag
Appreciate
himself
that.
in? What is
Move
he
out the way.
thinking?
Move out the way. Move out the way. Y'all want it? The elbow! The purple rainmaker! The purple rainmaker! Count it. 1, 2, 3.
It's all over. Trey and Velveteen advance to the finals of the Dusty Classic.
Why you look so disappointed,
Look at
man?
this clown celebrating
Why you
like
look so
he
disappointed,
accomplished
friend?
something. He stole the win from Velveteen Dream.
All that matters is they won and they're advancing. And look, Velveteen approves.
Yeah, well, I don't.
You don't want to give me a high five? Wow. That's how you feeling, Dream? That's how you're feeling?
Hey, I heard the good news, you were cleared. But, you sure you're okay?
I'm only sure of one thing. I'm going to annihilate Rhea Ripley. She almost took everything from me, but her mistake was she stopped at almost.
I like
Tonight,
that.
I won't stop.
I like that.
At least your match is no DQ. That way you can take care of Rhea and still win the title, so that's good.
I'd say it's very good.
Whoa. Okay. My girl,
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, the Dream's reflection is beautiful.
Right. Well, that trophy could be ours, but I was thinking we still don't feel like a real team. And a big part of that is because we don't have matching outfits like all the great tag teams throughout history. So, I went and had these made. I hope you like them.
I love them.
you didn't even.
We're about to see which
Oh yeah,
woman rules
that's
the
gonna be all
landscape around
mine.
here.
That's gonna be all mine. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty.
These three women have crossed paths before, but never with so much on the line.
Yeah, a big match on the Indies can put you on the map. The Mae Young Classic can kickstart a career, but becoming NXT Women's Champion can define a career.
But
Come
you guys
here.
forgetting that Red's out here competing half blind? I mean, I realize she was cleared, and she's obviously not 100%. The real story is whether Candice LeRae will stop Rhea Ripley from taking
Right
her
in the eye
title.
patch. I ain't done with you, Rhea. I ain't done with you. Stop
She
it.
breaks the hold.
Yeah, I want you.
What's coming next? A back suplex.
I need you to
Still
exit the
need a
premises,
wake up or
Candice.
knock it out.
It don't concern you.
Oh, what a kick. Not looking good right
You
now.
don't want to listen to me, do you? You don't want to listen to my advice? You gonna have to get the hurting too. You gonna have to get the hurting too. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Ugh.
Impact. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? The crowd clearly divided for this triple threat match. There doesn't seem to be a runaway favorite in this one.
Rhea.
Target acquired and destroyed.
What?
Finds its mark. Short clothesline hits its mark. Not what she was looking for.
Ah! Out of here with that.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Book vertical suplex. Bam.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous. And she's back in the ring now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Candice.
No way.
You
Good
seem to not
God.
understand something here, Candice.
Steiner. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Yeah. Yeah, make her squirm, make her squeal.
No plans on losing the title anytime soon.
All right,
Now in full
Candice,
control.
all right, Candice. You've had enough moments of sunshine. I think it's time to
That is a great
bring a
reversal.
dark cloud over there. Oh, okay. Never mind, she's taking you out. But I'm going to take her out. Who gonna save you?
Michael, that chair
Who
is
gonna
made of
save
very
you?
solid steel.
Nobody.
No mercy.
Nobody. Nobody.
Like a twisted heat.
Give me a
She's
bitch.
really relying on
Candice,
that
listen. I'm gonna need you to string us down.
Stringing together some big moves here.
You wanna try to injure my career? How about I injure yours?
Wow.
How about a one more time? You know what?
There's gonna be a
You
lot
know
of
what?
offense in
Let's
this
just go
match.
for the big one. Let's just go for the big one. My goodness. Ugh.
Impact.
Would you look at that? Right in front of the stick.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Oh, again.
Whooping your ass. Candice. Oh, you were gonna try to hurt me. I ain't tripping. Mind your business.
The touch shoulders down.
Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Just like that.
We just witnessed one of
With
the
an eye patch.
sexiest performances
With an eye patch.
in NXT history.
My first belt. What you looking at? You mad? Oh, you finally cool now. Okay, cool. Yeah, it still forget you, but yeah.
No fluke tonight. She earned every ounce of the gold she now holds in her hands.
And there you
Mark
see
that
Red
off the
crossing
list.
this achievement
Mark
off her
that
list. One
off
of
the
many
list.
significant things she may go on to cross off in her career. A truly inspiring moment.
Hit it. Would you look at me? I look good.
Dream make their entrance together.
I look good.
Brand new matching gear. Looking good.
Maybe they've turned a corner as far as their team chemistry goes.
I
It's
look
one thing to wear the
good.
same gear as your partner, but the real test is going to be in the ring. If these two aren't on the same page when it really matters, the Viking Raiders are going to slaughter them.
Look at Trey's moves. He's clearly been studying Velveteen's entrances.
Oh, that time would have been better spent watching film on the Viking Raiders. But what's new? This guy's priorities have been out of whack since day one.
To be fair,
Look at
Corey,
me
Velveteen
go.
Dream is known for his eccentric
Look at me
entrances,
go.
but always delivers when the bell rings. So why can't Trey do the same thing?
Well, that's easy. He doesn't have the same level of natural talent that Velveteen has. And besides, look at this guy. He looks like a goof out here trying to do Velveteen's mannerisms. If you're going to put that much effort into your entrance, at least get your own style.
Corey Graves, steady out here hating on a brother.
Teammate.
It's cool though. It's
Well,
cool.
if this is your idea of fun, then that explains a lot.
Nonetheless, these two have had an unexpected and impressive run to make it here to the finals.
It kind of reminds me of last year when
My brother,
Ricochet
it almost
and
looked like you
Aleister
couldn't
Black
get up there,
were
but
a
it's
somewhat
cool.
unlikely pairing, and they went on to win the entire tournament. We could see a similar outcome tonight.
Highly unlikely. The Viking Raiders have teamed thousands of times all over the world while Trey and Velveteen barely know each other. You can't overstate that kind of advantage.
I hear you, but look at these synchronized
I
moves.
look
I'm telling you,
good.
these two are ready.
As this Dusty Rhodes Tag
I
Team
look
Classic
good.
final match gets underway. Both of these teams look to join a prestigious group of previous winners.
Yeah, the first tournament in 2015 included a star-studded field that was won by the team of
That hurt
Samoa
it.
Joe and Finn Balor.
You want to see me out here doing that to you?
Their names etched on the trophy include the authors of Pain.
People,
and the Undisputed
you already
Era.
know what you
Wait, I'm
gotta
sorry,
see.
but the team of Trey and Velveteen Dream
The
doesn't
smack.
belong among the names you mentioned. The Viking Raiders, however,
Yeah, into the other corner.
Before we just go hand out a trophy to anyone,
The
let's see what
smack.
happens in this match.
Yeah, get it one more
Pace of this
time.
match now, guys.
He's a powerful man with great energy.
I don't think he
The
wants to be in
smack.
that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not
And
moving,
then the
Michael.
suplex.
Flex released. He's getting a little battered now.
the beauty of tag team
Gotta happen.
competition
Roll it over,
is that
roll
he
it over,
doesn't
roll it
need to
over,
take
roll it
the
over, roll it
entire
over.
brunt.
Look at this.
The dead man.
What impact.
1.
Digging deep for a kick out. Nah, not yet. Too early. As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make
Running
a statement
senton,
with their
baby.
entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an
Eh,
entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count.
Hey.
This is how people end up getting hurt.
I'll be.
Oh,
Just,
incredible height.
never mind.
That'll hinder your modeling career. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
If I'm
You
just
ain't
marking
going
out
nowhere.
right now, there's
It's
no
20
reason
minutes
why
of
he shouldn't have been
playtime.
tagged by now.
Somehow has
to find a way to
The
make a
elbow.
tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the partner in here is absolutely vital.
Missed the tag. In off the tag. To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's takeover.
The Death Valley Driver. Or the Dream Valley Driver. Why are you looking at me like that?
And Velveteen Dream.
Oh, you want me to do it? He wants me to do it. All right.
I told you they're on the same
They want it,
page
folks.
now.
He wants it, folks. Ah!
No.
Finally, Velveteen Dream.
That's how you
has come
feel,
to his
Dream?
senses.
That's how you feel, Dream? We were this close.
Velveteen Dream
We
is
were this
essentially
close.
sacrificed Trey to their opponents.
The betrayal. The betrayal. The betrayal.
He has no chance. It's over.
Help me. The betrayal. The betrayal by Velveteen. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
I'm sorry, but I'm shocked at what just happened. Well, face it, guys.
I can't
the
believe
better
it.
team won
I
just
can't
like
believe it.
I
We
thought
came out
they
matches.
would.
We did the entrance together. Man, we won matches together. And you gonna come out here and do this to me after we came this far? Wow. Wow.
This is on you, partner. You called the Dream out, and you questioned the Dream's authenticity. But the Dream never needed some repulsive trophy for validation. The Dream already knew that there was only one Dream, and that is the Velveteen Dream. At one point, I considered letting you win this thing because the Dream felt sorry for your desperate need for success. But then, you repeatedly stole the Dream's spotlight, leeching off the Dream's moves, the Dream's look, and anything else you can get your hands on. But it's like the saying goes, imitation is the sincerest form of battery.
Shut up. Ah.
Oh no. Are those handcuffs?
Ah. Help me. Somebody help me.
No, he's handcuffed and Trey to the ropes, just like how this all started. This is getting
That's how you
ugly.
feel?
The
You put me
man's
back to
held
square
west.
one? You put me back to square one?
Right now.
Look, I'm by no means advocating what's happening, but you have to
Ooh.
admit, Trey brought
You
this
still
upon
stopping me.
himself.
Stop.
The moment he mentioned Velveteen Dream's
Help.
name,
Help.
he was
Get him
asking
off me.
for trouble.
Get him off me. You just wait till I get my hands on you. I'm gonna destroy you. Ah. I can't believe it. I can't believe he did that. Beyond me. This is all just beyond me.
Pardon me, Red, Trey, you both have huge matches tonight. Do you have a second to comment?
No.
Yeah, we do.
So, Candice LeRae has invoked her rematch clause in
What
an
was
Iron
happening?
Woman match. Now, after
What happening?
everything you've been through, are you ready for your first NXT Women's title defense?
What's happening?
Well, considering I'll actually be able to see this time, I think I'm more than ready.
Trey, you are going to face Velveteen Dream in the first ever
Oh,
no
yeah.
DQ
Oh, yeah.
spotlight match.
I want
where
that.
In order to win,
I want
you must
that.
steal your opponent's finishing move. Now, how have you prepared for this unique stipulation?
I haven't had to. I've used his purple Rainmaker before, but he's never used my finisher. And on top of that, I might have
Yeah.
another trick or two up my sleeve.
Yeah.
You never know when you might need it.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't never used my spear. Can't nobody do my spear. Nah. This is more than that. Man's gonna handcuff me, push me off the rope when we were so close to victory? What?
Sweet fanny pack.
You like?
Thanks.
You like?
I was kidding. Anyway, what were you talking about having a trick up your sleeve?
Well, actually, it's more like a trick down my pants.
That sounds incredibly creepy.
Chill, other
I
me.
hear it now. Let me give you a sneak peek.
Still creepy.
Okay, I should rephrase. One of my tricks is I'm gonna wear a special outfit to get in Velveteen's head like he does to his opponents. There's 3 options I'm considering. Which one should I go with?
That's what a tough enough he tired Patrick.
Thanks for your help with that. I'm gonna need every little advantage I can get to defeat him.
Yeah, Patrick.
Look, it's Velveteen Trey. He's even got a fanny pack.
We've seen Velveteen Dream wear unique outfits in an effort to get inside his opponent's heads, and now it appears Trey has borrowed a page from Velveteen's playbook.
So what else is new? He's been stealing from Velveteen's
You look
playbook for the
disappointed.
last month.
You look
That's how they ended
disappointed,
up here tonight.
Patrick.
It's a nice touch, but I think Trey's going to need to do a whole lot more to rattle Velveteen.
I don't know about that. He looks like he might be rattled right now.
I'd chalk that up to pure annoyance more than anything else.
How can you
Bring
tell
the camera,
difference?
bring
After
the
years of putting up
camera.
with you, I'm pretty much an expert on the subject.
Well, the time for psychological warfare is over. Let's find out who will prevail in this unprecedented first ever spotlight match.
Back it up, Patrick. Back it up. What, you want to do something? I've been waiting to get my hands on you. Don't tell me you just put me in a loaded screen. What was the point? Anyways, I've been waiting to get my hands on you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Shut up. Come here. You about to get it just like everybody else. Just slap. Yes. Into the other corner. Just smack. Into the suplex. You ain't no different, Patrick. You ain't no different.
Look out here. He's got something cooking.
Here we go.
Frog splash.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
Alright, got your little tough enough gear on. Alright. All the way up, Patrick. The Pele, baby.
Striking at will. Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry, you sound like an amateur commentator.
Look at you.
Again!
Look, I can do a little something, something too. Yeah. Thought you was the only one.
Dream just
barely
got out of the way.
Heading
Come
back
on.
up.
I want you up. I want you up. I want him up. I want him up. The meteor to the outside.
He just cannot be caught.
All you had to say was no. Like, you didn't even have to do all that.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Get in here.
Back inside the ring. Look at this. In a bad way here, guys.
The buckle bomb.
Buckle bomb. What impact.
That's what I do. I am confused, Sean. Let's try this again.
No, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go. Boom.
Okay, let's look at something here because. Wait, what? That's literally what I'm doing. I'm confused. Does that have to be a certain corner? Let's wait a little bit. Okay, I guess it had to be a certain corner. Ow!
Dream with the reversal. It's only a matter of time before he hits Trey's finisher.
My face.
Where's Velveteen going?
Yeah, where you going?
Oh no. Are those handcuffs?
Oh, nah. This ain't happening the third time, alright? The first time it was my fault. Second time you forced that. You're not about to do it again.
No disqualification. So this is perfectly legal.
It might be legal, but it's clear.
Don't let this happen.
Velveteen Dream
Go let this happen.
Isn't winning the match. It's injuring Trey. Possibly even
Wow.
ending his
Wow.
career.
This is the match
Help.
Trey signed up for. He wanted the spotlight. Well, now he's got it.
What you looking for, Dream? Where you going, Dream? Is that a
Wait a
check?
minute, what's Trey doing?
He had a key hidden in his tights. He's unlocking the handcuffs and Velveteen
I
Dream
always
has
keep
no
a key
idea.
on
This goes
people,
back to their very
or
first encounter when Trey
him,
handcuffed
or
himself to the ropes,
whatever you
and
said
Velveteen
earlier,
had a
man.
key.
You remember.
Somehow, Trey actually learned something.
Velveteen still has no clue that Trey is free.
Oh, dude, you only gonna hurt yourself. I'm telling you. No!
Trey nails him with a punch. He outsmarted Velveteen
I'll be
Dream.
taking this if you don't mind.
Thought I'd see that happen.
You was gonna hit me, wasn't you? Lay it down!
Trey with the steel chair.
Oh,
This is
you
a
still
huge
on our
turning point
scores,
in this
okay.
match. Trey has now
Lay it
gained
down.
complete control
I want
over
you flat.
Velveteen Dream.
Real quick reminder,
Oh,
guys.
I can do that
there
easily.
Are no disqualifications and no countouts in this one. Anything is legal. Oh, and there are enough weapons under the ring to fill an armory.
He's starting to struggle here.
Get your ass up. Get your ass up.
The territory.
Rocket kick!
Wow. He's certainly looking in command at the moment. He's definitely got all pistons firing right now.
So
flipping the script on him
just follow me.
They get dangerous
Come
out
on.
here,
Come
especially when there are no countouts. Woo-wee. And
He
now
swung
Trey
back.
and Velveteen Dream brawling at ringside.
He did it again! I feel. Into the barricade. Hey, hello, stranger.
What's Trey doing with that fanny pack?
Ah!
Velveteen Dream with it.
Yeah!
Oh, what the heck was inside that thing?
His head there.
There's your answer. Real honorable, Trey.
You said it
Oh, it
yourself.
was a brick.
No
Never
disqualification.
mind. It
So
looked
that
like a
was
headband that he
perfectly legal.
wore. That's my bad.
Momentum. The big M. The key word. He can switch
Oh,
and
okay.
change at any
Okay.
time.
Okay. Lucky. You real lucky.
You
But
build
as soon as you
momentum,
get here, you won't be
look
so
for
lucky.
victory. Every superstar is trying to do that when they step in the ring.
Oh!
Long way down.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I want you. That's exactly what I
don't
want
like
you.
the look in his eye here, folks.
Come on, I can't do it. I'm Confucian.
Connected on that. And you can see that Dream is looking
Where you going? Where are you
He's gonna
going?
come out of this Extreme Rules match a different man.
It's almost bedtime for Velveteen
Dream,
Dream.
dream, dream.
He's gonna need to get back in this.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Hold up. Dang, I don't think I moved Eve. Dang, I don't think I moved Eve. Can I do something? Nope. Ah. I think the best way for me to get this is to get beat up. So let's let him do a little something real quick. Hey, I ain't mean that.
There's no mercy in that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
You proved your point. If you think I'm gonna do that, woo, you must be a funny. Damn it. Sorry? Put me down. 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 I can't touch the ground. Ugh.
With the gut-wrench suplex. What impact?
Damn you.
He might have been waiting on that one. And again,
Dream?
yet another counter.
Don't do this.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's
No, you ain't going nowhere, bruh.
Nice contact there.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's time to
stalking
end
his
this.
opponent from the
It's
top
time to end
turnbuckle.
this. It's time to end this. You remember that betrayal? The Purple Rainmaker.
Months ago, Trey hijacked an
I like
NXT
how I just
broadcast.
teleported up, but
Desperate for
yeah,
the spotlight.
yeah,
Well, after this
revenge,
huge victory over
revenge.
Velveteen Dream, he's now earned it.
I don't think it was his plan from the beginning, but it certainly worked out in his favor.
Yeah. How you like that dream? How you like that dream?
Hold on, maybe Velveteen's dream.
Hey.
Just yet.
He's got that loaded fanny pack that Trey used earlier.
Hey man, don't. Hey.
What are we witnessing? Is this some kind of strange sign of respect from Velveteen Dream?
It's almost like he's putting the championship around the Trey's waist.
Well.
That was certainly bizarre, but nonetheless a huge win for Trey tonight.
You damn Skippy.
It's all about the NXT
You
Championship.
get out of my screen. Get out of my screen. You look like you finna win my belts. You're not winning. Hey, okay. Maybe you got a chance. Maybe you got a chance.
And that's being the next NXT Women's
Get your damn
Champion.
hands off of me.
Guys, in Red's short reign as NXT Women's Champion, she's already successfully defended her championship on several occasions, but never in a match like this.
Putting your title on the line in an Iron Woman match is essentially like defending it multiple times in one night with no break in between.
Wait, is this DQ? Can I DQ on? Oh, I was about to smack her too.
Taxing, to say the least.
Kind of like having to do commentary with you, Saxton.
Lucky, real lucky. Ah, damn.
That's the impact. Despite Candice LeRae's size, she has collected an incredible body of work during her tenure in the sports entertainment
Lay it
industry.
down.
You would be foolish to view her 5'2"
See, let me tell you something
stature
about me,
as
Candice.
making her
Let
a
me
pushover.
tell you something about
LeRae
me.
is a competitor who is tougher than she looks. Ooh, what impact.
Touch my damn stick. You see, Candice, when you get rid of the ref, right?
Going back to Michael's remarks on Candice's size, I've always admired the courage of Candice LeRae. She's made it far, and her heart and endurance is what is going to push her a lot further.
And the further she can push away from her mooching husband, the better.
I can't grab it. Or nothing.
Can you imagine the celebration that will take
Sit back
place?
down.
Probably
Really?
into the wee hours
The
of the
range
morning.
on that.
If we crown a new champion here
What are the
tonight?
odds?
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display. Oh, the clothesline.
Would you look at that, Candice? Seriously.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Oh, again. Guys, I've talked with superstars who've competed in Iron Man matches. Each and every one of them said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest. The challenger is
Go for
not
another
in a
cutter, shall
great
we?
place. She
Or
needs
not.
to turn the tide.
DDT!
She's looking relentless now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Oh my God, Candice.
Her evasion techniques are
Candice, let me tell you
on point.
something. Stop!
Flying forearm on the mark. Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one. She just keeps using that. Hey, look at you. Producing a trampling.
I want to see you do it again. I want to see you do it again.
For the win to retain the championship.
1, 2, 3. Would you look at that,
This
Candice?
one's about the
You
women's
ain't
championship. And nothing means more to these women than that title. Big knee to the midsection. Sharp knee. Defenseless in the corner now.
Foot all in your face. All up in your face. All up in your face. Yeah. Yeah.
Knee. Lights out. She's ready for something big.
Roll it over, Candace.
Look at this. She
Ooh.
certainly took a chance
Ooh.
there. High risk,
Ooh, that hurt.
no reward.
You don't do nothing.
Just a debilitating
As I was saying.
Things
Dang,
are looking
let's get
dire
up.
for Candice LeRae.
Dang.
It'll be a minor miracle if she turns it around.
Stop. You don't listen. You don't listen. You know that's one thing about you. You don't listen.
Harsh impact.
Hey.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Fuck was that?
Boom, what impact.
That's all you got? Come on now.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. Here we go.
Yeah. 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 Don't do it, Candace. I will end you. What I told her. What I told her, right? What I told her, if I told her I end it, but she don't listen. She don't listen.
Women's title up for grabs.
I'm sorry. Really sorry. Candace. Candace. Whew, for a second there, I thought you were going to kill me. Look at you, getting all feisty. Get off me.
Plan there. This might be big.
Catch me.
Breaker. That could be it.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Get up! I want you up.
The championship is on the line, so the stakes could not be any higher for these two ladies.
Drop
This
kick.
one will not disappoint.
Gotta go.
Gotta be
How
careful
you
not
dove
to get
right
counted
here?
out here.
Suplex.
Ow!
Boom, what impact.
You know, Candace.
Back in from the floor. The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Come on. Come on. This way. This way. Diving drop kick.
Right there. Perfect drop kick. Oh, right
They got nigga off me, huh?
Golly. The challenger being outclassed here.
At this point, each second on the clock has to feel.
Here's the pin.
Come on. Give him a 3 count.
Oh, man. That is as close to a pinfall as I've ever seen.
Oh. Look at Candace. Feeling a little relentless to die.
Expertly applied triangle. Fighting. And
Oh,
Corey,
okay.
she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
And we're taunting. No.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
She's making a habit. Whoa.
Diving meteora.
She's bringing the pressure
That
on
took you
now.
out. I know that took you out.
What is keeping this competitor going?
I can't believe she kicked out there.
You must be joking, man. Ah, shit.
Running bulldog.
Candace.
Big knee to the midsection.
Get up there.
She is in a
Come on.
precarious position.
Come on. Shut up.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly and going to get back up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
The Spanish fly.
My goodness.
That daredevil move. 1, 2, 3. The head crank. The head crank.
On a painful stretch here.
Candace.
Kidneys.
To the back of the head.
Oh, nasty impact.
Catch me!
She is just too quick. Got out of the way in a hurry. Tough spot to be in. Oh, no.
Ah! No! Get up, Candace. Get up, Candace.
From the apron.
Ugh.
Double axe handle. Incredible height. Back in the ring again. She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Dang, there's no table.
Take down the arm is trying.
Excuse me. Woo! Thought I wasn't gonna make that.
And she almost found herself out there. See this match for the win to retain
Come
the
on,
championship.
come on. 1, 2, 3.
For the defending champion.
The stunner.
The title's going. Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
1, 2, 3. Back-to-back pin. I'm at 6 point. What you wanna do, Candace? Right on your back.
Suplex. She is just dominant right now.
She's definitely energized,
Hit
but
me.
she better
Hit
make
me,
sure
please.
she saves something for later.
Kick to me.
My leg. Candace. Thought you had that look in your eyes for a second.
She's in control.
Candace. Oh my God. Ugh. Candace, don't do it. I know exactly what you're thinking.
And
Listen,
again,
Candace, this ain't it.
For the women's title. Lion salt. The champ looking out of sorts.
Her endurance is
Oh,
really
no.
getting tested here, guys. For her sake, let's hope she has some gas left in the tank for later.
What do they have? What? Oh!
Ugh. Yeah. Doesn't matter. But I know she down for the count.
She's definitely
There they
now,
go.
guys.
Yeah, her head's taking the brunt on this attack.
Come on.
A big fight.
Another stunner.
I think the champ's got it. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
1, 2, 3.
Champion gets a fall.
2 minutes left on the clock. 2:14 to be exact.
Turn your lights out.
Come on, Candace. I ain't done with you. I ain't done with you.
Candace LeRae with a beautiful counter. Whoa, it's another reversal.
Shut up.
And
Lay your
another
ass down.
attack to the head.
That's gotta hurt, Michael.
And looking for a back suplex. Very nice. Things are looking dire for Candice LeRae. She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here. Stomping down.
The leg.
For the win to retain the championship.
1, 2.
Too close
Okay.
for cover. How did he do that?
Okay, Candace.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. All the way from the top rope.
Catch me.
Flash. Another kick
So
out.
close, Candace.
Measure
Another stunner.
Another one bites the. Here's the pin, title on the line.
That's one way to put it, Corey. That's one way to put it with authority.
Champion.
ain't gonna write a big deal.
She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. Perched up top.
Huh.
Diving knee drop.
Elbow.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
1, 2.
She kicks out again.
She saw the opening and got the shoulder up.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
Guys, she's got nothing left. I have no idea how she's going to make it through the rest of this match.
Ooh, impressive counter. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
unbelievable. This singles
Well,
match is over.
looks like I've won this one.
Here is your winner, and still the end.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So, I'm not really going to talk about my time in NXT. Overall, it was great, but I don't want to give Rhea Ripley the attention after what she did. She could have ended my career before it even started.
I still think you should have changed your name to Red Eye after that. And think of the marketing opportunities for airlines and allergy medicine that would have come your way. You left a lot of money on the table.
Can you focus on our speech instead of bringing up bad ideas from the past?
Bad ideas? There's another tie-in you missed out on.
Please come in and save me from my idiot best friend.
Hey, soon-to-be Hall of Famers.
It's my old tag partner.
That didn't last very long, did it?
Unfortunately, no.
I just wanted to say that I am so excited and honored to induct you tonight.
We wouldn't want anyone else to do it.
I mean, Undertaker would have been pretty cool. Or President Rock. He actually texted us today. Check it out.
Can you please stop insulting Rhonda before she snaps your arm off?
It's fine.
Oh, now I can't find the text. Please tell me I didn't accidentally delete it.
Rhonda's the perfect person to induct us. She and I had some intense battles when I first got into WWE, especially that Money in the Bank match with the arm bar on top of the ladder.
I am definitely going to mention that tonight, and I have to tell that story about Trey's first night on Raw. That was crazy.
Do you think messages from the president self-destruct? Like, for security reasons?
I don't know about that. Oh, I almost forgot. This was on your door. See you out there soon.
What is it?
It's a note. From my parents.
You haven't talked to them in years.
No, my real parents. It says they're gonna be at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight.
Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it either.
Between never hearing from them again after they sent me that letter in high school and then all those times I left tickets for them and they didn't show, I'd given up hope. But now I'm finally gonna meet my actual real parents. This is so cool.
Are you sure it's not some kind of misunderstanding?
It has to be them. Look, they signed it the same way they signed the letter I got in high school.
This really isn't the best time, but maybe we should talk about this whole thing with your birth parents. No, you can't do this.
What's there to talk about? They must have finally seen me on TV and tracked me down, which is all thanks to you. You're the one who encouraged my big debut on Raw, remember?
That's like your third plate. Are you sure you don't have a tapeworm?
It's just the food here at Raw is so much better than what I'm used to at NXT. Did you try these black beans? They really nailed the seasoning.
I'm good. Don't want a case of the bean cramps during my Money in the Bank qualifying match tonight against Ronda Rousey.
You're lost. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are reasons other than the food that I'd like to join you here on Raw. It's been kind of weird in NXT by myself.
Well, whenever you're done stuffing your face, it wouldn't hurt if you made the rounds here and introduced yourself. Never know what could happen.
You know what? That's a great idea. I'll do that right now. And by the time I'm done, dessert should be out.
Sure.
Wow.
I'll clean up your plate. Hey, where are you going? That goes out to the arena.
What other me finna go do now?
Finally, you all have a champion you can be proud of. And now that I've climbed this mountain, I plan on enjoying the view for a very, very long time. In fact, our GM Randy Orton might not like me saying this, but I'm the champ now, so who cares? The next decade of Monday Night Raw is going to be very monotonous because there will be no Universal title changes. For the next 500 episodes, this is all you will see. Me in this ring, holding this championship.
Think so,
Guys,
huh?
are you seeing this?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm not sure why Trey from NXT is here, but let's focus on our champion.
Not the reaction I was expecting, but for those of you who find this upsetting, I'm sure there are other so-called championship matches you can watch where the titles will change hands frequently, but not mine.
Okay, this guy's officially insane. Security, do your jobs.
Are you kidding me?
I saw visiting backstage, but I guess he had other plans.
Are you lost? You know this isn't NXT, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
Let him in the ring. It's cool.
Come on, Joe, you're giving him what he wants. This guy craves the spotlight.
You mind telling me what you're doing out here?
I think we'd all like to know.
I got some really good advice from my friend Red. She's kind of new to Raw, but I'm sure you know who she is, right? Super talented. Bit of a temper sometimes, but you can relate. Anyway, she said I should go around and introduce myself, and I figured, why not start with the Universal Champion himself? So I'm Trey. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm not sure this is going to end well for Trey.
Do you think I'm some kind of joke?
No, not at all.
Shut your
Definitely.
mouth before I break your arm. I didn't plan on competing tonight, but after your little interruption, I guess I'm going to have to start my decade of dominance 1 week early.
I wasn't planning on competing tonight either. I actually just ate a ton of food at catering, and my stomach's killing me. You mind if we postpone until next week?
I'm afraid that is not an option.
Okay, fine. But if I'm doing this, your title's on the line, right?
Sure. I didn't get to properly introduce myself. I'm Samoa Joe, the man who's gonna choke the life out of you.
Yeah, sure. Tell that joke to somebody else. Anyways.
We have an impromptu Universal Championship match coming up next.
I think it's going to be more of a slaughter than a match.
I'm afraid you're right, Corey. We've seen Trey do some
What's up?
great things in
What's
NXT,
up?
but
What's
I don't
up?
think he's ready for
Hold that
this kind
title
of
up, baby.
challenge,
Because it's going to be around
no
my
time to
waist
prepare.
after
Yeah,
this.
well, it's too late now. This is happening, and I
Wait,
can't wait.
can I change clothes? No? Okay.
I don't think this is going to last very long. Unfortunately, I have to agree.
Get up. Get up. All the way up. Fool. Fool. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? No. Yeah! Go, count it. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Just like that. One more title, baby. One more title.
WWE history.
I guess I was still right about it not lasting long. But
Give it to me. Yes, the new champ, baby.
NXT superstar who just won the Universal Championship.
I failed, but that don't matter. The new champ, baby.
What happens next?
other than Trey running for his
Hey,
life,
hey, what
I
you
have
doing?
no
What you doing?
idea.
What you doing? Gotta go. Ugh.
Hey, wait!
Can't slow down. Joe's gonna kill me. Shouldn't have eaten all that food.
What the hell did you just do?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all that.
I'm Universal Champion.
I meant you should talk to someone like the GM to try and get a call up, not interrupt Samoa Joe. I mean, congrats. Your crazy way of doing things worked yet again, but now what?
Hey, you want to pass me that suitcase? No? Okay.
Moment. Also, I might throw up.
Also, you're my ride.
Sorry.
Ugh. My suitcase.
If you find your friend before I do, you tell him this is far from over.
Psst. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Any easy matches in
Run. Ronda
WWE, but
Rousey.
this is certainly a tough draw for Red in this Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Oh, I agree, Michael. Having to defeat Ronda Rousey just to get a chance to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match is no easy task.
It's kind of like surviving an encounter with a great white, only to get thrown into a river of piranhas. Good luck with that, Red. Impact.
Get it up.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power.
The power bomb.
Plenty of fight left. That's either sheer
Wow,
genius
you
or
just a
complete
fighter, aren't you?
stupidity, Cole.
Aren't ya?
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
The kick.
Front thrust kick. She's
Off
beginning to flag a little.
off the ropes like
She can
oh.
withstand the punch.
Yeah.
She's taking charge here.
And she's a little bundle of energy right now.
Northern Lights.
Down with the suplex.
Come on. Back it up, Ronda. Back it up. I said back it up. You don't want to listen? You don't want to listen?
Again.
Ronda, listen. Get your ass back. Get your ass back. No!
Middle rope.
Drop kick.
Missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
Big boot.
Thought this was? What you thought this was?
Just stomping down. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Nice body kick.
Oh my God.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
Somebody. Get away.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Leg rolls down.
Red setting
Come on.
up for something
Come on.
big.
Come on.
What is
Come
Samoa
on.
Joe doing out here?
Did you find your friend yet? Huh?
What?
Where is he?
Are you
Answer me.
good?
I don't know where he went. This is not my problem.
Ronda, what you doing? Somebody help me, please. Oh my God.
First hit. And that'll do it. Ronda
Ah.
has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, albeit under somewhat controversial circumstances. Controversial? Red should have stayed focused on her opponent. That's on her.
Well, it appears Ronda Rousey is also somewhat frustrated with how things went down.
Hey, a win's a win, and if Trey hadn't run away like a coward, this never would have happened. Maybe Red needs to have a talk with her best friend.
That is beyond me. That is beyond me. What you shunning away from me for?
Hey, there's like 100 other benches in this mall. Go
Oh,
find
you don't
one.
know it's me?
Look.
Seriously, I will not hesitate to punch you in the junk.
Wow.
Trey?
Yeah, it's me, but keep it down. I'm indiscreto.
I think you mean incognito.
Whatever, I
Same
just
thing.
don't want Samoa Joe to find me.
I'm pretty sure he's not here.
Good. But just in case, look off into the distance when you're talking to me.
I tried calling you all week, but your phone went straight to voicemail.
That's because I smashed it. I'm also wearing different deodorant to throw Samoa Joe off my trail. Can't be too cautious.
And I don't know if you heard, but Joe ended up costing me my Money in the Bank qualifying match. You poked the bear and then ran away, leaving me to deal with him.
I'm sorry, and I'll make it up to you somehow, but don't get hot because I'm the Universal Champion.
That's not what this is about.
Are you sure you're not a tiny bit jealous I won a title in WWE before you when you're supposed to be the in-ring star? And I did it when I wasn't even an official member of the roster.
I mean this in the nicest way. But you got lucky.
I reversed a coquina clutch into a pin. That's not luck.
I'm the one who taught you that when we were training in Calgary.
Fine. Then I guess this is yours. Take it.
Stop. One of the reasons I was trying to get a hold of you is Randy Orton wants to give you a short-term Raw contract. So congrats, you got what you wanted, at least as long as you're champion.
Yes! I mean, yes!
Don't get too excited. Orton also wanted me to let you know you're defending your title on Monday.
Word?
Let me guess, against Samoa Joe?
No, he's mad at Joe for letting this turn into the single worst thing to ever happen in WWE. His words. So instead,
Wow.
you're going to face Brock Lesnar.
The Beast Incarnate.
Cool. You sure you don't want this?
Sorry, you got yourself into this.
Man, you ain't gonna do nothing.